So what we're going to do now, we're going to do some lunges, which are going to work our quadriceps and hamstrings, and glutes as well. So I'll give you a demonstration to start with, and we're going to be doing them with a light dumbbell as well. So starting, feet shoulder width apart, you're going to take your right foot and you're going to take a large step forward into the lunge position, and what you're aiming to do is end up with front leg parallel to the floor without your knee extending beyond your ankle. And you go down to parallel with the floor and then come back to the starting position. We'll swap legs. So what I'm going to get you to do is 10 on each leg. Okay.
When am I breathing?
So when you're ready, yeah, so you're breathing out as you complete into lunge. So as you're actually pushing back from the lunge and going back to there, when you breathe out, and you breathe in forward. So pick up the weights, ready? And starting, yeah, with feet shoulder width apart. That's good. And now just looking forward. That's it, that's good. That's really good, keeping your knee behind your ankle, which you are, which is good. 3. 4. Good. 5. 6. 7. How's that weight feel?
Alright.
Okay.
I like double breathing.
Just remember to keep breathing, yeah. And one more. And 10. Excellent. That's great. Yeah. Okay, so what we've just been doing is lunges. So, say for instance you had knee problems. I'll just show you how you do a lunge with a knee problem. So basically what we'll be doing is we'll just be restricting the range of motion. So rather than taking a large step forward, take maybe 3/4 step forward, still avoiding the knee going further than the ankle on the front foot, and just lunging down. And obviously, if you're getting pain in your knee, you're going as far as you can without aggravating that pain. So I'll just get you to do a couple of those. The modified step. That's right. Yep. Yeah, very good. Excellent. Yeah. And even not having to go all that way down, yeah. Just to there. That's right. That's good, thank you. Okay, Sarah, now what we're going to do is some cardio. So what the aim of today is to exercise up to and just below your anaerobic threshold. So that means
what does that mean?
So that means when you start moving into the aerobic threshold, when you move over that threshold, you're going to start using a different system of using fuel and metabolizing and creating energy. So you're going to start using oxygen. So we're going to exercise for a maximum of 3 minutes, and the aim is to get our heart rate up to about 80% of our max heart rate, between 50 and 80%, and that's our zone that we want to exercise in today. So to start with, what we'll do is I'm going to take the resting heart rate. So to do that, I'll use my heart rate monitor. What you do is you place your finger just very lightly on the sensor, and just turning it over, leaving your finger on the sensor. Yep. And that should come up with a real-time reading of your heart rate. Okay, so that's at about 70 beats per minute, which is pretty good. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to calculate your max heart rate from that reading. So to do that, what we use is the calculator, and we've got 70 beats per minute. So it's actually, actually your max heart rate is going to be 0.7 times your age, which is
29,
which equals 20.3. It's 208 minus 20.3. Okay, so your max heart rate is 187 beats per minute.
Wow.
It's actually 187.7 beats per minute. Okay. So now what we want to aim to exercise at is between 50% and 80% of that heart rate. So I'll just calculate the zone that we want to be exercising in, which will be 110 times 0.5. Which equals 55 plus your resting heart rate, which was 70, which is 125 beats per minute. 110 times 0.8 equals 88 plus your resting heart rate, which is 70, which equals 158. So we want to be exercising between 125 and 158 beats per minute. So what we're going to do, we're going to get you to do step-ups on this block here with the mat, and I'm going to time you for up to 2 minutes, and then we're going to take your heart rate at the end of that session. So let's get started. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're just going to use like maybe a 4 count. We're going to go up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. We're going to do that for 2 minutes. So we'll get started when you're ready. We want to try and maintain a fairly constant pace, somewhere between 50% and 80% of your max pace. Just remembering to breathe as well. You always want to keep breathing. That's good. Okay, so now we've just got 10 seconds left. That's good. And stopping there. Excellent. How do you feel?
Good.
Good. Alright, let's take your heart rate now. And we'll just see how we went. Okay, so you know how to use it. Just resting your finger lightly on there. That's right. Making sure you got your finger, yeah, nice and light. Okay, so we're up to about 140 beats per minute, 145 beats per minute, which is perfect, which is exactly within that range. So we've just successfully worked out up to our anaerobic threshold. Well done. How do you feel after today's session?
Need some water.
Yeah, very important to hydrate, so have some water and have a rest. Thanks a lot. Okay, so we've just been training up to our anaerobic threshold. So the main energy source that we've been using are carbohydrates. Basically, when you first start at rest, you're using fats mainly and carbohydrates, and then up to sort of, yeah, your anaerobic threshold, you're using carbohydrates and creatine to create energy. Beyond that, you would start even using proteins. You could even break proteins down after a really long aerobic session if your body wasn't able to supply enough protein, you'd start breaking down muscle. But today we've just been sort of using the carbohydrates as an energy source.